Uh-huh. Okay, yes. So, oh my God. People. I tried searching for having a head of hard cheese, but there's nothing. We might learn a new thing, though. There is something called a head of cheese. Go search for it. Search it. It's like a terrine made with some delicious stuff. Oh God. But it's not head of hard cheese, it's hard cheese. It's head of cheese. It's not head of hard cheese. It's just... Okay, we have the answers. Okay, in a cave. In the palace pantry, it's a greenhouse, someplace cramped. Got no idea where Milton's hiding. Okay, in a cave. I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease. Then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. I don't know, it seems like it's about food or hunger. Like your belly groaning when you're hungry and then having a head of hard cheese when you've eaten too much. Like, but it's not a saying. Having a head of hard cheese, it's not a saying, so why would this be a cave? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease. That could be the entrance of the cave, alright? Because yeah, wait, hollowed. Yeah, I have something like a carving as well. Yeah, I think I got what it means. Yes. It could be the entrance of the cave that has been carved with ease. It doesn't make sense though, does it? But and like a mouse with a head of hard cheese doesn't make sense. It could be the wall that's at the end of the cave. But some caves have an exit, so what? Plus, the cave doesn't have a keyhole, right? If we are supposed to use the key, a cave wouldn't have a keyhole, so... unless there is a gate in front of the entrance of the cave, but I have not seen any caves around here, but could there be a cave? Yes. Does it make sense? No. In the palace pantry, I would say this because of the groaning of the stomach and having a head of our cheese. The pantry is usually the place where the mice goes. So this whole phrase, these two phrases could be about being hungry and then being satiated. So where do you go? You go to the palace pantry. Do we have a key for the pantry? Maybe yes, we have a key for the pantry. The thing is though, I would exclude someplace cramped because that's not an answer. Like, I don't know. I don't even know where cramped could come from. Where? No, that answer doesn't make sense. Got no idea. Yeah, well, I could answer that, but let's take off the last two ones. We have three options. It's a greenhouse. Not at all. Like, I mean, yes, it could be at this point, but not literally. It's a greenhouse. The answer is written differently. The thing is, there are several greenhouses around here. I mean, I think I've probably not been in all, but I have been in some. And it would make sense for somebody to hide in there, because it's close to where the hunt is happening. Because when you participate in this kind of events, there is an area, you can't go everywhere. I do not remember the rules. I don't even know if I have the rules for this game. But usually there are boundaries. There is whatever you're searching for, it can't be anywhere. I mean, yeah, it could if arranged, but in this case, it would make more sense for Milton to be around here. You see, it's the palace pantry. The only food we have around here are the stands, the wine stands. And there is probably, I mean, there was the one with the peacock, but maybe there is a cheese stand around here and I haven't seen it. The problem is that I don't think you need a key for a cheese stand. Milton would be hiding behind, not inside, closed inside there. I mean, yes, he could, but I don't think that's the case. The palace pantry would open with a key, but wouldn't the palace pantry be in the palace, so far away from where we are now? And could anybody just enter the palace like that? Is it allowed? Because the people were queuing to get into the gardens. Oh my god. I remember reading the leaflet for the hunt, but so much time has passed that I don't remember if there was written that it could happen only in the gardens, or it could happen, I mean, also in the palace. I don't even know where the entrance to the palace is. Why would anybody else around here? Well, yes, they would, because they're used to this place, but it's a greenhouse. The greenhouse would have a key, yes, because I think there was one closed greenhouse. But why would this be a greenhouse? How would this be greenhouse? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. The only way this could be greenhouse is that it would the word would be hidden inside the words. I begin like a Oh, it's I begin like a green. Hollowed out with ease. Grown, green. Because we hollowed out, it means that you're emptying the word. So yeah, it could be, but it's a bit far-fetched, isn't it? Okay, let's suppose that that's green. Then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Because see, the word greenhouse, it's easier in English, because the word I have in my language for greenhouse is completely different. You can't split it. You can make the color green and the structure house. It doesn't work like that. So if I change the subtitles, I would immediately know if it's greenhouse or not, but that's cheating. the word for greenhouse in my language comes from the word enclosing. So this would make no sense at all. It would be... I'm gonna check out how they did it in my language. Because this is not gonna work. And like a mouse with a head of cheese would be house, right? Would be the word house. How? Like mouse with a head of hard cheese, with a head of hard cheese. Yes, but it's kinda contorted. Anyway, yeah, alright guys, it makes sense. I'm not sure. I understand green, but and like a mouse with a head over the cheese is a bit... because you're using and like a mouse, like a O-U-S-E, with a head, so with the beginning of hard cheese, so H, because we have the word house, but hard cheese. Come on, couldn't you find another word? Probably because it had to rhyme with mouse or... Anyway, I would think about pantry immediately. The point is that pantry doesn't make sense. I don't think we are allowed to just go inside the palace pantry. I don't think. Wouldn't that be dangerous to let anybody into the palace pantry? It makes more sense that it would be a greenhouse because it's here. It's a cave. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a saying. Having a head of hard cheese, it's not a saying. So I have to go with greenhouse because it's not hunger. It's not being satiated. It's not what I thought it was. So I seriously doubt people are allowed into the palace just like that.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one looks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Oh shit. That's the greenhouse I just ate in front of.
Wait here.
He was there all the time? I ate here, right? Yeah, that's a vampire, yeah. Oh my god. But it...
Oh, what the butch?
This is so Buffy, guys. Even how the vampire looks. Go, Geralt, go! Thank God this is not a quick time event. My god, Geralt, you're heavy. It must have been the onion soup. Oh no, is it gonna be a boss battle? But is Milton dead?
I'm here.
I can't
This
see you.
belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one.
Alright.
I do not know you. I've done you no harm.
And?
Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
He's insane.
Killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Who cares? Exactly, the conversation is not about me. Especially since Knightly Geralt probably has killed next to none. Knightly Geralt, right?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing.
You're doing it.
So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is this guy insane?
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left.
Alright.
But you'll not get the chance.
This is so frigging... Oh no, 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 no.
Kill again.
Oh my god, really? I'm not in the mood for a boss fight. I'm not in the mood for anything today. Oh my god, how do I... I need to level up. Whoa, 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 Geralt. I can't see him. Get out of my face. What are you doing? My god. What is not allowed? Can I can't trigger him. But this can't be true. Get me out of there. This is too easy. Something is wrong, guys. Come on. This is such an ugly space to fight in. He even has a leather jacket. This is so Buffy. You can't even... Guys, I don't know if you know what the F Buffy is, but... Oh, come on. This is not possible. Oh, no, no. I was not supposed to beat him. We are not supposed to beat him.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
Excuse me?
No, he's my friend. Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
I don't know.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
I have no idea who you are. I feel so bad whenever a character Geralt is supposed to know gets introduced because well, I've heard his name, but anyway, I'm so confused. Yeah, that boss battle was weird. There was something wrong with it. This is so Buffy. It seems like an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I feel like I'm 15 again. So, I think I've heard this guy being mentioned. I think I've killed his ex-girlfriend in Witcher 1 because she did not have a permit. Right, Knightly Geralt? She didn't have a permit for doing whatever she was doing to the people there in Vizima. Yeah. But then I think I've read a book in-game about this guy, but I don't remember anything about it. I have no idea what accident he was in. Okay, I will have a journal entry. How do you regenerate? You see, I knew from somewhere that vampire did regenerate. Or, I mean, am I don't know.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help from the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later.
Yeah.
Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
You mean the guy? The insane, kinda confused one with the amazing leather coat? Yeah, killer I'm hunting. Seems you know him. Yeah, that scene was a bit pathetic. It's my friend, I don't kill him, but that was really weird. It was so Buffy, like cheesy vampire stuff, but still good.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy.
Mate.
I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it?
Crazy?
More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand. Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Really? For good well, I mean, you guys know what Knightly Geralt is. There is no good reason, as far as he's involved, to kill a bunch of people in an artsy way. And by the way, yes, he still has one victim. Technically. I mean, there is no good reason to just kill people, in Knightly Geralt's opinion. It doesn't matter the reason. That guy seemed completely unhinged to me. unaware at best. Like, he's doing things with method, but he seems to me like he's slightly crazy. And this guy here is too chill about it. I mean, they're vampires, so they have a whole different set of priorities. Let's call it that. Don't give a damn about his motivation. I do give a damn because I'm curious AF, but I don't. How would I say it? It's not like I'm going to forgive him if it's a good motivation.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out.
Ah, you don't know?
Then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
No.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike.
Nah.
You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course.
No. You don't know Knightly Geralt.
Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
I don't know.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
What?
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
You mean a lie was born? And even if he did that, who cares? I mean, if it can help us, but we are here right now, being sidetracked by the past is not gonna help us. These vamps seem completely oblivious to the factual situation.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlef is no cold-blooded killer.
Oh,
I
certainly.
believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body.
What?
Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Yes.
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
No more.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren.
Yeah.
A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
It's like a
Always
sire.
had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity.
Okay.
In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans.
Okay.
If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Oh, so he's just upset. Oh, yeah, got it now. Anyway, he is probably sired to Detlef now. That's what he meant for bond. Which is stronger. It's a stronger bond than being an empath or being or owing him his life, because probably their blood has been in contact, so there is a certain amount of, I don't know, I suppose Regis here is also a higher vampire, probably not as much as Detlef, but there is probably a sire bond, but I don't suppose as strong as it would be when somebody is turned. I have no idea though, because I don't know the lore here. Still, I don't think Knightly Geralt cares. Knightly Geralt is here to solve a murder case, and regardless, people have been murdered. The only excuse I can accept is if he's cursed. That would be a thing.